The feet kill me. You. The babies are just killing me. You're good.
As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cornhuskers ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference.
There he goes. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete.
receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Complete to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Man, these tight ends are such matchup nightmares. They can run so many different routes. And how about you throw in the corner route where you can throw it up to the big fella, where you've worked on your timing, you've moved him all over the field and had success. Great throw, great catch.
They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing it.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun on third down. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's a good response by this defense. They gave up some yards, obviously some plays, more than they wanted to, but when it got to the area in the scoring zone, in the area where it really matters, nice job on third down, getting the sack, and possibly forcing the field goal.
Not a chance. Missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Huskers will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll get rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
So now it's second and long. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Targo. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Really really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. The throw. Got a man. It's Mills. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Now improvising. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finds some fresh air. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through the passing attack. Quarterback makes a nice throw, and now it's first and goal.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Mills. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback.
Touchdown, Husker! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They're going to run it. Look out, he's got room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Fires to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
All right, they got the completion there, and it didn't go very far, but the big fella with a nice catch.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection. Nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Beebe. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, and made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. He's going for it all. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Cornhuskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short in the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Huskers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell he drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
42 Spider. 4-2.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Hoosiers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Coleman. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does.
Breaks into the open. Flipping through the defense. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Still running at the 40. He's loose. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nebraska. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Coming out with it, it's Tuggle. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quarterback floating away from pressure. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Tuggle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Punt is in the air. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's caught. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
And defenses are terrified of giving up that big play. I like the offense taking a shot down the field, showing the defense like, listen, hey, you're going to have to guard this. You better start being worried about the deep ball. Now maybe I can take some shots underneath, and it might loosen that secondary up a bit.
He's got it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. On target to the left. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Turns it on down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Indiana!
Just threading the needle. Good play.
Just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and is gone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 6 over Akron. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I was like, I barely got him. I didn't think I was going to get him.
Defensively, because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays in the lane.
And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Grab behind the line. It's Mills. Got enough space. Touchdown, Husker. And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it out. It's Tuggle. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. The Hoosiers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, and I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Trying to start the drive with a pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. The sure hand, it's Mills. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Gets it out fast. They get him on the One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the gun, running back gets to give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Huskers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. That's reeled in. It's Norton.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rolling right and going deep. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Nebraska! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Norton. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They get it out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Making side adjustments here. He wants to throw it again. Under fire. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Complete downfield. Touchdown, Hoosiers! He got a step and just dusted the field.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 12 over Akron. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give and tick, 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 tick. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the 4th quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
Slithers into space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Here's the pressure. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. He'll bring it out. It's Pierce. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. So Oklahoma State's offense will start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week... Looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
He'll start the return inside his spot. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will go to work for the first time. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Looking for the time with the extra point. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. Complete to start this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Dozier. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. West Virginia has it, the offense ready to go to work. They even things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10 to 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets him back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowboy faithful bringing it on 3rd down. Gets it to him on the screen. There he goes. just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they used the great timing with this call.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set him up with a big play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fall to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Motion from the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's York. Firing to the right, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Got a man, it's Mendez. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Skips away from pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Gilliam. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. They'll line up for a second down play. Fires to the middle. He's got it. Strong, firm tackle.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Balls it in. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable.
And the pass down the left side, diving, caught.
Now, anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense.
Touchdown, West Virginia. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how about this play by the offense? First and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Pierce. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. Turning it on! Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Dozier. Here's the heat. They get him a flush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Quick strike complete. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pulls it in. It's Chambers. At the 35, he's open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they got it first and 10 from the 28. Offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Bringing the heat. Quarterback now breaking the field. At the 35, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield, it's Dozier. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Stop just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the fires toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Looking down the left side. He got it. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The give to the back. Knifing through, making the play in the backfield, and they can use a timeout and try to force them to punt. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He's loose. Open field. Time has run out of the half, and he can sprint to the locker room where the orange slices will be a little bit sweeter. A punt return for a touchdown to end the half.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Stillwater. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
And the Cowboys will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Breaks into the open. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Dozier. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Field goal is good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding them to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete! Into the end zone. the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Coming out with it, it's Pierce. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw. It's Dozier. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Poe. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll bring it out. It's Pierce. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hand off from the gun. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Looking to pass. It's Dozier. Throwing right. Pulls it in. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Back to throw, it's Dozier. A little screen to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and on first down. The give on the inside. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. It's gone. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're...
Makes the grab down the left side. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw again. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. To throw, it's York. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the returner will be brought down. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes him talk to the hand. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Oh, he's got some space. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Snap to the back. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll try to put something together. Backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Dropping back, it's York. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got another 25. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab on the left. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw, it's Dozier. He wants a big play here late. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0, ball game is over. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road here.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free...